So I'm Eric Shepard. I'm the director of Main Street Live up in Trinidad. We've got cast from Colorado, cast from New Mexico, people from Arizona doing this here. Genuine, bona fide reenactment of something that never happened. For purposes of the show, we're saying that Billy the Kid came down to Raton to help out with the cattle wars that were going on back in the latter part of the 1880s, 1870s. He's around here somewhere. There he is. Take a wave, David. David wrote it. He's a historian and an economist. He's got a college degree, but don't hold it against him. And he wrote that thing. We're going to start, and then at the end, we'll let folks take a bow at the end, and they'll tell you who they are. All right? So let the gunfight begin.
Woo! All right.
All right, listen up, man. That troublemaking lawyer by the name of Mick Sween is right here in Raton. And Billy the Kid is with them. And they're right over there at Rosa's Cantina.
I recognize next table over with his wife, Teresa. He's on our wanted list.
Yeah, he was one of those ranchers who wouldn't leave when we told him to. So now we taught him a lesson. We took some of his cattle, but he didn't learn that lesson.
Is it true, Bell? Now?
Oh, I heard that, but I don't believe it. I think it's fake news, fake news. Listen, having said that, there is a rumor that Chisholm offered her $1,000 to join him as a gunslinger. And if that's the case, rest assured, Mr. Dolan has offered us a $1,000 bounty for her capture.
What does she look like?
You see, she got fiery red hair, 2 pistols, and she dresses kind of gaudy.
The people.
Try not to shoot him. But listen, when the gunfire starts, they're going to run like rabbits. The only ones we want are at those 2 tables right there. Don't worry, no fellas. Mr. Dolan has assured us. Governor Hotel. That's right. Governor Artell on the train has assured us pardons for everyone in case civilians get in the way.
What more could we want?
All right, enough jibber jabber. Get in position. You 2 over there. You 2 in front of me right here.
So, Belle, how'd you find yourself here in New Mexico?
Well, I've been reading about them cattle wars in the newspapers back in Fort Smith, and I read about the murder of the Mr. Tunstall by a large posse and all the violence and wrongdoing that's been going on in New Mexico. And when I heard that Chisholm was offering to hire gunslingers, well, I wrote him a letter and offered my help.
What did Mr. Chisholm say?
Oh, he said he'd be happy to have me, but that being a woman, I might just ought to stay in Arkansas out of harm's way. Then what? Well, of course, I wrote him back and told him I would be happy to demonstrate my ability to take care of myself and be an asset to the cause. So, Chisholm told me to meet him in Alamogordo.
So, how did you get here?
Oh, I came up from Fort Smith to Kansas City, then took that train down through Trinidad, ended up in Santa Fe, and just took a stagecoach on over to Alamogordo.
You were lucky to make it out of Santa Fe alive. It's crawling with members of the ring. If they heard you were coming up here to help the regulators, Sheriff Brady might not have let you leave town.
Well, I traveled in disguise and just kept to myself on the train and the stagecoach.
How'd you do that?
I dressed up as an old woman going back to see her husband in Alamogordo. Nobody likes to talk to an old lady.
Well,
So I just kept to myself.
That must have been a new role for you, not being the object of attention.
Word is you're quite the showstopper, known in saloons far and wide. I reckon you made a pretty convincing preacher's wife, too.
Oh, yes, I did. I also sing and play the piano. And I'm good at impressions. How did you get to New Mexico? I'm just traveling to see my husband in Alamogordo. He's a Methodist preacher, you know. I hope I don't run into that Sheriff Brady. Gosh darn it! Those landowners won't sell their land to me.
Bravo, bravo.
I love New Mexico. I only been back a couple of weeks, but I came through here about 10 years ago when my second husband was taking us out to California. The land is just as beautiful as I remember. And the men, some of them are downright handsome. Especially this one here.
All the ladies like Billy.
Oh, Billy's going as close to 4 hearts as he's got bullets for his 6-shooter and his saddlebags put together.
Un poquito. Mujer, más whiskey, por favor. Rápido.
You know, Belle, Billy here's quite the dancer. What, every hoedown that I've ever been to, them Mexican gals are batting their lashes from behind their fans, pouring on the sugar, just trying to turn his head.
I think you're exaggerating a bit.
No, she ain't. I see the way them ladies darn near trip over their skirts trying to get to Billy. I always just saddle up next to Billy and hope that some of that sugar pours my way.
Well, Billy is always polite and loyal to his friends.
So here's a story about Billy. We were in a gambling hall one night, and Billy cleaned up real nice playing Monty. Of course, some big fella lost his shirt and started jawing at him. Of course, he wasn't fool enough to draw iron on Billy the Kid, so Billy sets aside his pistols, grins that grin of his, and says, "How about we settle this man to man?" So big old Hoss took him up on it, and them two go at it like wildcats. Fighting, spitting, cursing. Of course, by the time, after it was all said and done, Billy picks himself up, he's laughing the entire time, dusts himself off, and buys around for the entire saloon.
Much obliged for all your kind words. McSween, I ran into that attorney that President Hayes sent down to investigate the Colfax County war.
Frank Angel.
Well, that's the fella. Yeah, he took a statement from all of us, even had us sign affidavits swearing to the fighting we'd seen.
I talked to Frank Angel, too. I wrote a long document detailing all the horrors the ring's been up to around here. They've even got the territorial governor, Artell, in their pockets. The prosecuting attorney, the judges, the deputies, and the sheriffs all work for them.
They even got all their hands on all them government contracts, to feed the Army and Indian agencies. So they got more money to throw around than a gambler on payday.
Well, Sheriff Brady gives most of the county taxes to the ring.
I told all this to Frank Angel, and that report went straight to President Hayes. But when Sheriff Brady found out about that report, and everything I'd said about him, he told me I was a dead woman.
What'd you do?
I knew he meant it, so I got out of Santa Fe pronto. I'm heading out of here to Texas, out of this territory where the ring won't have any control.
Oh, you planning on staying in Texas?
Probably not. Back east is better for this city lawyer.
Well, if you do travel through Dallas, I'm going to send you a letter from my folks. They live there, as does my daughter, Pearl. Either of them would be happy to give you a place to rest before you head on back east.
Much obliged, Belle.
Look, enough of this serious talk. Let's play cards. What do you think, poker, Monty, hearts? Which pleasure?
Poker.
Poker it is. I'll deal the first hand.
Money, you're gonna win it all. I hear you're almost unbeatable in cards.
Oh, don't you worry about that. When Billy plays with friends, he always gives back what he wins.
Really?
He only keeps the money when he's playing against strangers or at the casino.
All right, let's play.
Val, I'm scared here. There's violence all around us.
Yeah, it's about as bad as it can be, now that the ring's got its sights set on us. They're after our land, sure enough. But I'll be darned if I'm going to let it go for the next to nothing they're offering.
If you don't sell, they'll be sending gunmen to take it from us. Look what happened to poor Charlie Reynolds. He didn't sell, and in 2 weeks, he was killed.
Good friend, too, Charlie Reynolds. Same thing happened to some ranchers over in Rio Dosa.
Well, the ring has already rustled most of our cattle.
Yeah, but I got a lot of them back when went on that raid with Billy.
You know, the ring will be after us very soon. Val, what are we gonna do?
Well, I vowed to take care of you, sweetie. So I think we should sell our land and the rest of our livestock and get the heck out of here. I don't want no more trouble. We can start over. But look what I got here. I got enough gold to get us to Denver City or even California.
That would be wonderful. Let's go to California. It's better than any place around here. You're the best husband a woman could ask for. Let's go to California.
Draw, boys, let's get them! Dang it! Oh, all right, let's see what we got. Well, not you. Let's see what we got. Come on, fellas.
Here's Val Van Cleve. Ha! Too bad his wife got involved.
Yeah.
And there's the big one, Laura McSween.
Oh.
Now we shut her mouth.
Yeah, we did. Find you! You two grab this gal. See what she's all about.
Come on with us.
Get her over here, rattlesnake.
Come on now, it's just a flesh wound.
That's right. All right, you. Let's hear it. How'd you come to be around McSween?
She's a friend.
Oh, and?
We're trying to have a meal together.
Meal schmeal. Now you fess up. That lady who escaped, was that Belle Starr?
It sure was.
Oh, Geronimo's pony. I knew it. She shot the gun right out of my hand.
Well, now you can say that you're the only man who's been shot by Belle Starr. Live to tell the story.
You said them pinches from McSween, you she-devil. All right, let's get after her.
Too late, Sheriff.
What?
Bill and Belle are long gone. We're going to have to get our horses and we're going to catch them.
Dang nabbit. Well, come on, shake a sport. Let's get to the stables. Woo. Thanks everybody for coming out. I'm AC Cutler from Trinidad.
Jim. Come back out here. I'm Jim Nystrom, also from Trinidad. Thank you for coming.
I'm Conacher Brown and I'm from Raton.
Woo!
I'm Morris from Raton. And my lovely wife, Beverly.
Hello, I'm Cora. I'm from Trinidad. Name's Catherine. I'm also from Trinidad.
Did you introduce yourself? Come on,
Who's next?
Miss Becky from Raton.
Bobby from Trinidad.
Enjoy the day.
Thank you all so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For coming out.
Go get some ice cream.
I got 'em.
Oh man, I want